Limited, Batsheva, Ben, Nitro, Wasabi Knight, whatever, Gondorian, Joss, Buzzing, Zaymak, Better Counter, Smee Mode, Zawa, Matra, Kepu, Amoso, Miss Achiever. Cost of Relic, if it's not takeable, we can take random ray, but usually those kind of the same to me. Had to do Burning Elite, huh? It's pretty funny. It's like the moment you want to this chest, the Burning Elite is forced, and this Elite is also forced. They are very late, but you know, it's still a forced Burning Elite. Is like kind of interesting. Otherwise, you can take right side, but right side the only early shop is here, and then yeah, this map is just not. This part is just not good. Late shop as well when you only go to early shop. So probably yeah, the path we want to happen is just like here 1, 2, 3, maybe 1, 2, 3 here first. This could take advance away, but depending on what we get, it could be doable. And then a shop in here after a few fights, so you know what to buy. Maybe like buy an attack, buy a potion, maybe remove the curse. If we take the option 3, and yeah, fire into elite. The problem with approaching this from the left side, yeah, is that if you cannot do the burning elite path, your act is nothing, because you can see right here, right? Like, what is the other option? From here, if you cannot fight burning elite, you have nowhere to go. At this portion, you're freaking 4 question marks completely forced, and no elites in the second half. So the burning elite better be doable, yeah. So if we take the curse for Relic and it breaks, then what would happen? Am I still forcing the left part to happen? Because I do see an alternate path, is like we can go right side, you know? We can do like what 1, 2, 3 here, avoid the shot, maybe get removed in the question mark. Avoid the first elite, but then you do the elite here, and then you do the second elite here. You do have 2 fights along the way in the fire, and the chest is here, and then you go to the super late shop. Not a very pleasant part. So this is a kind of map where I would like to, you know, if there's a guaranteed option that give me decent early game power, I would like to take that over something like this. Unfortunately, there's nothing here. Like, this is random and this is random and this is nothing. So even if you want to be strong in early game to snowball, there's no option here that guarantees you to do that, yeah? No, so man, this Neolas, I mean, doesn't do anything. Hello, let's just what do you mean? It doesn't do anything, it's nothing, it's like this. It's worse than this. I'm talking about the option like choose a card or uncommon colorless or something like that. Like maybe common relic even. A common relic rolling this is already a low roll, yeah? And then decent amount of times you actually get some front power. And yeah, probably just take curse for relic anyway. Just get like clumsy Duvodo, yeah? It's a nice combo, you know. Ah. Oh, I see. Oh, that makes things a little bit complicated. But that makes things actually a little bit complicated, yeah, because this relic is not that strong right now. But you know what this relic does on Ironclad, I don't need to tell you. So they still try to force the left side to happen or not. They still try to force the left side to happen or not. Parasite is like, fine. Parasite is just an injury, it doesn't... You don't need to interact with it. And the Sentry's fight is also getting a lot better, yeah, but the other 2 fights are not so great. I think it's strong enough though. I think this relic can become strong quickly enough that we can just force the left part to happen. And then any Sentry's fight, we don't get Giga attacks because the damage is just here. Like maybe it caps out the damage, you take the Sentries to around, like, I don't know, 20, 25 or something. You cannot walk into Sentries and just take 50. Even if your deck is like kind of bad there. You cannot go into the Sentry's fight and take 50. I mean, maybe you can, but you know, it usually doesn't happen. But yeah, I think I do want to force the left side to happen. With the depth range, the advance hallway a bit more possible. The only way to get fire is to go to the burning elite portion as well, yeah. So if you go and do here, this portion is not even safe. Like if you cannot do the burning elite, this portion is not even safe at all. It's a advanced hallway is here and no fire, everything freaking sucks, and what is even the plan? So I will just trust that the shop is strong enough. But yeah, I do think I will take the advanced hallway. So we take 3 fights first. I do think I want to take the advance away because the curse being parasite also means I don't need to really remove. Yeah, I don't actually need to remove it, so I will have around 145 gold by this point, and that is enough to buy uncommon card or just a common attack or whatever plus a potion, which usually gives me enough resources to fight this without getting completely destroyed. And then we have like 2 fights between plus another relic to prepare for this, or usually you can just brute force it attack with HP even if the deck is not good. And sometimes the deck is good enough that we will just end the act with full HP, no rest. Yeah. Smoke Rodeo, then when the Prowler and 15 man, please lock. Oh yeah, start here. Yeah, I will take this one. Next time we have a Parasite. We do also have a random card, but you know, opening lethal is good here. Next one is always lethal, no matter what. Bottom deck strike, we have Bard Strike. Bottom deck the Bard, we have 3 strikes. Always lethal, so we can block. Dead Branch. Or you can take the Peace Strike. Or you can take the Peace Strike. Probably still Peace Strike though. With the Death Branch, I'm not too worried that this deck will not be good enough way later on in the run. Maybe it should be, because the absolute worst runs are also when this doesn't work, because you don't see anything that mass exhaust and this relic just never really takes off. You know, it doesn't do the thing it does normally. That is only the worst runs, you never see those cards. And then Peace Strike kind of amplifies the problem. At the same time though, we already have an easy remove target here from the with the Parasite. So you take the Peace Strike, it stays relevant for a little bit longer in early game as well. Yeah. Until you see blue candle, this is not removed, and then just have Peace Strike and then a bunch of strikes, and I'm set. And at the same time, we do have the upgrade target here. And then Peace Strike is just stronger early game compared to Relic Charge. In this fight as well, yeah, Peace Strike is probably also stronger. I mean, comparable. They're probably roughly the same. But yeah, in the North fight is stronger. Into the Sentries, maybe you can claim Reckless Charge better than Peace Strike and Sentries, but with redraw, that branch doesn't matter too much. But yeah, definitely better than North, and against Lagavulin, comparable. Because the Regular Charge will come with a different upgrade as well. Into the advanced ways, Regular Charge is probably better than Peace Strike, but not by that much. Peace Strike. Good thing it's not attacking. I believe or not, because 24 2 strikes lethal, yeah, and we do get a random card here. Die. Ah, okay, we can full blow. No reason to take this one. I mean, taking one doesn't matter because we heal full anyway, so might as well just kill this and then, you know, take the one. Because playing this and next turn he attacks again because you have to defend, but sometimes I don't even know what the hell we can draw to take damage from here, but you know, let's kill this and make it less complicated. No potion, Gold is slightly low roll, not too much, no? Average is 30, we roll 29 2 fights, but no potion is a bit annoying. Shark is fine, I guess, sure. I guess we do bash. At full HP, we're taking 4, we're still full if we don't take more. Unfortunately, I'm taking more because I didn't... What the hell is this bottom deck? Guys. Can anybody explain like what this is? Because, you know... I mean, you know what it is. It's the worst possible draw. Because Peace Strike is lethal. Yeah, Peace Strike is lethal in any defense. Of course, it's blocking this. And we draw the exact hand that takes damage. So that's cool. Salty Mass is like what? 8 choose 3, right? So 56, yeah. 1.8%. No potion, 3-5, so that's another 12%, yeah. Thunderclap. Thunderclap, or you take a second struck, but yeah, it's like we need enough damage to kill Burning Elite. Second struck is not even necessarily better here. We probably will buy a potion here depending... If there's a good common potion, I will probably buy it. Uncommon potion is a little bit fishier. But yeah, common potion, we can combo with the remove from the Parasite as well, it's not too bad. Follow success as well. It may or may not be a good thing, yes, depending on your perspective. I would say I probably like it more when, you know, my stream had around maybe 200, 250 viewers compared to now. That's okay. Yeah, Thunderclap, sure. Second shock is you claim that you see corruption and then you have corruption fuel, but you see corruption, you win. So second shock for corruption, not really a thing. Yeah? In the centuries, we already have a good matchup, so the second shock is not even that good. And Lagavulin, the danger is maybe you don't have enough damage. Because the deck is like one attack, and then you shuffle this out badly, and suddenly Lagavulin hits you and you get owned. It's like the Thunderclap, it's fine. And again, this rally is just kind of run warping in a way that even if you add a little bit of extra garbage in early game in order to like make sure you survive the early game, it's not that bad. And there are a lot of things that just forgives you for building a bad deck with this relic. It's okay to build a slightly worse deck than usual. Oh yeah, we do go short. Poor. I mean, of course, we know that we'll never be rich in this shop. I'm poor though. I mean, it's extremely clear that we'll never be rich in this shop, yeah, but you know, I'm still poor. Energy potion with the peace strike, yeah, sure. We can a bit of damage, and with the death branch as well, if we find some exhaust, you can play. There's an exhaust on sale, or you can just remove the parasite. You can buy the inflame as well. Couple of things that's possible to do. Buying inflame is giving Lagavulin damage. The energy potion is already kind of Lagavulin a little bit. Removing, I mean, I know for sure that I'm going to buy a potion. It's probably energy pot over this still. Afterwards is unclear. I mean, of course, I'm willing to spend all my gold here. I have zero interest in keeping any gold in this act. Greeting any gold in this act with the path looking like this, that we have to actually kill the Burning Elite. This Burning Elite is forced, I have to go here. So let's not care about preserving resources too much for the future. Choice S tier, I do not recall a single deck in the past month or so, maybe 2 months, even 3 months, that have a peace strike at the end. All of them have been removed, yeah, before the run ends. Every single one. You know, no evidence, no evidence. Now it's true with it will random roll one thing while making your deck worse and making your peace strike weaker. That's like the ideal thing to pay gold for. Inflame, what does Inflame do? We upgrade peace strike. I mean, it secures guardian damage in a sense, but drawing the parasite is still not good. It's like peace strike, we already have like a bunch of strike garbage and also draw the parasite. Into Lagavulin, peace strike is already 6, so 7, so it's like 20, 27 damage. No, not really. 24, we add one more, it becomes 27. 24 vulnerable, 36 restore. Yeah, Lagavulin damage actually is a problem. So maybe I just buy the inflame. Cool. Honestly, if I have enough gold, I would like to buy blind here, but I'm poor. Even too poor for this, it's just quite sad. And of course, being too poor for this is already giga sad, but you know, like, cannot even buy the blind with the pot. Because I didn't draw a potion in 3 fights, I have to buy a pot here. That's just unfortunate. That's okay. Right. Am I strong enough to hit the slime, or should I just hit the cultist? This slime is the best slime, yeah? It keeps attacking. The peace strike is on 18. So it's 27, 35, 35 still not dead, and I'm taking a full hit from the slime and the full hit from the cultist. We do gain a random cut. Hitting hitting the bash here on the slam, we can kill it next turn usually, and then we are behind for the cultist, and Dex doesn't have good block or weakness or whatever. I probably should still hit the cultist first. Ah. I mean, it hurts, but you know, it would hurt more if I don't play it, you know what I'm saying? Let's play it. And by the way, if I hit the slime first, this fight's already over, yeah? But because I hit the cultist on turn 1, now I'm taking a little bit more. So, you know, good for me. Yeah, if I choose to hit the slime first, this fight already done. But now I have to take a little bit more chip, and maybe this guy hits me again next turn. I'm still killing the cultist, huh? I mean, I can actually change target, or I can Thunderclap, P-Strike kill here, and then play a defense. And this guy is still vulnerable next turn, and we have the Inflame. It's like 35 HP, hits 11, and I do block. That's probably just stronger, right, than wasting things on cultists here. Die. P-Strike redoors killing, yeah, and we do have 2 strength. I need 3 strikes lethal, Thunderclap, Searing Blow is lethal, Searing Blow plus strikes 1 off. Bass Strike is... So why would need to be bottom deck? We cannot draw 3 strikes together, we cannot draw the P-Strike. So P-Strike needs to be bottom deck, and then we need the bottom deck at least 1 more strike as well. And then we probably also need the bottom deck Thunderclap. Pretty unlikely to get hit next turn, and punishment is only 6. Because then we have double defense. Unless you tell me the exact bottom draw is like 1, 2, 3, 4. If that's the case, we kill. Thunderclap, Searing Blow also kill. So it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then we don't kill, right? It's the exact hand. Because bash into strike is 22, and it's 1 off. We need the bottom deck exactly these 4. Like 1 defense, 1 strike, 1 perfect strike, 1 Thunderclap to be like Giga Punish. Like we draw exact hand here. Bash 2 strike, Searing Blow, defense. Or I can just guarantee a kill. If I play strike here, it always dies next turn. And we take only 3, so we heal to 62, and that's still, you know, more than healthy enough for the engine. The punishment, they go down to... That would be minus 11 next turn. So it's minus 8. So you can figure it out. Yeah, I'm sure you can figure it out. It's on the screen. Yeah, no reason to really take this chance, even though chance is so low. Like EV guy is definitely better than defense, but I don't think I care about EV at this point. Yeah. I would have killed normally, of course. This potion normally garbage. In this spot, not so garbage. It's okay. Impossible choice. And normally it's easy pommel, yeah? In this spot, not so easy pommel. Probably still pommel though, but it's not as easy as usual. I mean, it's never twin over pommel, so it's just about whether you take the seeing red or not for this, but probably not. Probably still take the pommel. I'm willing the first upgrade still peace try, yeah? I have a Searing Blow run in my vault, so I have exactly 1. Also, I remember when that was, but I will not tell you, yeah? So you can try to find it yourself. I mean, I don't remember exactly, but I remember how to look for the stream. Well, okay, I can give you a tip. It's a run. It's one of the runs without mic, without microphone. I think it was when I was kind of sick and couldn't exactly talk, but I wanted to play anyway. So I just did some quick act ones. I just did some quick plat act ones on stream. Right, maybe what, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes per act ones. And then one of the runs was Apotheosis start, and then there's a Searing Blow, so of course I went for it and I played the full run. Quite a while ago though, so you know, you have to kind of search for it a little bit, but live game audio when I play Hades 2, yes. In fact, like, it is to actually listen to the game sound. You know, Spire game sound is on, but I do not ever listen to it nowadays. Like you are listening to this, I am not. I'm listening to nothing. But Hades to actually listen to the game sound because you know, like a lot of audio cues. Not because I care about the game sound so much, but because there are things that I need to hear. But yeah, performance try. I'll go here with peace try and of course we run to elite. Online, I have already told you this quite a while ago. I've already mentioned that the game sounds always on, is always like this, but I haven't listened to this for, I don't know, like 2 years now. Sound effect? No, sound effect was when it was still listening to the game sound. Like when the sound effect tier list happened, I was still, you know, using my headphones every time I play. But you know, actually listening to other noises when playing this game like really makes me tired if I stream for a long time. So when I started doing the like some 8-hour streams or whatever daily, that had to stop. Like I couldn't continue to use my headphones. It was like getting bad. Okay, we go here of course. 1,000 hours? I mean, I'm pretty sure I listened to spy music for 6,000, maybe 6,500 hours or something. This fight is not that good, not that bad though. We can energy pot and go bomb right now if we want. Energy pot is probably at its best in this fight anyway, unless you tell me that against a knob we have more trouble. Which to be fair, could be true, burning knob. Because Elixir into the North fight, I guess it's okay. Into Centuries, we don't need to respect that much. You can brute force the fight with HP, yeah? Potion chance right now is also extremely high. We have, I mean, okay, not extremely high. It's like 4 fights, 1 pause, so we have 60. But yeah, Energy Ball in North is exactly for the case where we just draw a lot of attacks on the same turn and we cannot kill it. But then you can just Elixir a hand full of defense the turn after, and you still have the turn against the knob anyway. Yeah, because Energy Bot right now just so much damage. 7-point Tycoon and with the Prime in 5 months, and Ninja Pairs and with 7 months. Appreciate a lot. We definitely open now, of course. It's just, yeah, I think I do want to just open with Energy Pot. This could draw Shark when you know the chance is the same anyway. If it draw Ascender's Bane, just a lot better now. And the Clav is a oh, thanks. Ow! He try redraws lethal. No. It is not lethal, so we take 2. Ah. Okay, so we got a little bit of bad luck and then a little bit of good luck. It's okay. Rigo Pillow is wasted because right now I have... I mean, unless after this we rest. I was thinking a little bit about resting here, but now because I see Rigo Pillow, I kind of don't want to rest anymore because then I'm just wasting HP. Exhaust. Can take one of those though. Into Guardian, goes to armor again. Maybe. Guardian matchup is not exactly the best thing of all time in this deck. And we do have damage scaling in flame, so sometimes you can waste 1 energy to keep this around. It's okay. Like Ghostly, I don't hate Ghostly. I mean, I do, but you know, with this kind of style, I don't hate it. This guy has gone on like a roller coaster. Yeah? It's like I didn't like it, and then I like it a lot, and then now I hate it again. I don't hate it that much, so it's okay. It's an okay thing to add to my deck, because it does kindly get away later on if I don't want to play it. Go here, but whole chance now is at 50. If I upgrade here, probably upgrade is like long term, but it's not that important with that branch. It's still okay. On the other hand, you can just upgrade Inflame to secure Guardian damage immediately, which maybe I just do. It's probably also better against Nobia, the Inflame upgrade. And the intention is to, you know, use the HP here without dying. Hopefully I don't die. And then we want to here we go pillow rest one time. That's enough HP for the eye. Sure. Away in flame, yeah. It's really bad, unpleasant. It's a little bit too strong late game, and now I feel a little. I feel some pressure, you know. I feel some pressure, but it's just like way too strong later, so I just suddenly don't want to die. I just want to live, guys. I just want to live. Yeah, the Rico Pillow make me not rest here. We want to hear is that the worst dogfight ever and everything sucked. I'm dodging this because I'm scared. This makes no freaking sense. 2 potions. This is even toxic egg cut. And we just fought the Exodian Thugs as well. This fight is not that good. Oh, Holy Ghost the armor. It's not that bad though, but it's not that good. What am I playing though? I kind of want to play both Thunderclap and Inflame to, you know, actually make the fight playable next turn. But the problem with that is I'm taking 8 immediately. But the trading Thunderclap or the Inflame for the 5 block makes kind of no sense. You can also trade another 5 block to 1 random card next turn, and that probably also makes no sense. So yeah, we just do Inflame Thunderclap and then Ghostly. Yeah, it's like 7 is kind of annoying though, because I don't have another AV card in the deck, and the next one I probably take maybe 10 more. Or maybe 8 if we draw well. Or I can make a good block card or a good AoE and we just kill them all. It's like, okay. Yeah, Ghostly. And Boam. That does nothing. Thank you. Yeah, 6 here. And I guess we take 10 then. I didn't draw Pommel Strike or Struck. And yeah, the defense better than killing these things. And these things are a little bit too fat. And suddenly now my HP is a little bit dangerous here, especially if the question mark is something nasty. So hopefully it doesn't do it. Ow. Of course we are still safe against 1 big hit against Knock. Even if it's strength now, we're still safe with 1 big hit. And sentries, I claim the sentries cannot kill me from this HP, yeah, but we'll see. Upgraded. Oh, you can take another thing when you're upgraded. Strongest common, GG. Run over D1. Yeah, objectively the strongest Ironclad common, yeah. By stats. Explosive Pod is Sentry's rich, but Sentry's at this position is probably just stronger. And against Nob, I would think that the Elixir is better when the draw order is bad. And we are scared of the bad draw order more than the good order draw order, yeah, of course. Healing is good. Let's not, yeah, let's not. We are a little bit too strong later to be taking this crap. I'm pretty sure I get away with this like, very often. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I get away with this extremely often, but let's not. It's like 1 fight we have Elixir and then we just have Rigo Pillow rest here and then Rigo Pillow rest here and then Guardian, like what does it even do? And sometimes it kills me though. Yeah, the blue cat though. Okay, sentries. I claim that this fight will never be able to kill me. I hope that is true. So do we power pot or not? Is Guardian scary? Because if Guardian is scary, I can see keeping the power pot around. So is Guardian scary or not? This deck is not exactly the best thing about time against Guardian, but at the same time we have a lot of HP to enter the fight, probably with the Rigo Pillow. And of course I roll, Warcry rolls 1 card and Ascender's Bell rolls 1 card and also get upgraded skills, yeah. Still don't mind using a potion here too much. We did get another potion on this floor, so is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we draw 3 potions, so now it's back to 40%. Power pot is basically at its best here though, unless we wait for the Guardian. I mean, you can claim that it's better than Lack of Wolverine, but that's not even like, so true. It's just that power pot usually doesn't reach any threshold like here. And yeah, as long as I don't lose all my HP, I can just walk into and rest real pillow one time. Yeah, it's 37 HP rest. Then I don't ever die here as well. Because the thing with Dead Branch is the moment I draw into some daisies here, I don't really get attacks that often anymore. Maybe I attack maybe 10, 5 or 10 more, and the power potion doesn't even work first cycle in the, for the most part. Next turn usually we take at 20, maybe 15. Of course you can draw into these things, and this can also make something, or you can also draw lethal, but I know for sure Peach Rise needs to be played, but then this guy's on 17 still. 17 is kind of a bad number. So do I just take the full 10 here and play the 33 damage, and it's on 14, and 14 is a bit better, yeah? Not perfect, but a bit better, because 14 is like pommel into strike here, or we can do something else. If I take the full 30 and take another 10 and then still don't die, and then of course I can always Elixir Panic one time. Sure. No potion, yeah, no potion use. No potion use, but I double hit. Now do I strip artifact, or do I deal 0 damage, or deal 2 damage here? Dealing 2 damage here does put it to 12, and 12 is Inflame Pommel Strike. So I can Inflame Pommel Strike into play Ghostly Armor or something. Stripping artifact, I don't even think it does anything. I mean, it improves the Thunderclap redraw, but then we already have that branch cast and a redraw. Yeah. Let's just deal 2 damage. Taking only 7 this turn is fine. Juggernaut is probably not being played. Seriously now. I guess you can double strike Ghostly Armor and next time we have a defend. Or you can let the Ghostly Armor go and play Impervious, but I don't know why not you would do that. But yeah, I don't really want to pommel into this defense now, yeah. And we have both Impervious and redraw. This turn, at most I take 5, and then we have the daisies. Oh, there's too many defense, but I have some daisies for next turn. Okay, these daisies don't actually do that much. Holy. I should play this though. I didn't draw enough daisies here, yeah? I didn't draw enough daisies this turn to make next turn safe, so I probably should also play this. But I'm draining 1 HP per turn, then in next turn I probably brick, because I only have 1 random card draw here. So we have to prepare for -11, and the fight kind of needs to end. That's a little bit scary, yeah? But this draw does like quite bad. There's a lot of daisies here, I'm just not drawing them spaced out enough. Like even drawing all the daisies front load is good too, but there's not enough daisies in here, and there's not enough block cards in here either. But I think it's still fine. We play Brutality. And then next one you can never really kill this, so we strike here. Okay, not Impervious. Yeah, Ghostly Peach Rise is very clear. It should be fine, like if that turn I didn't take damage, then we should be fine. I'm still taking damage from Brutality though, but the fight should end soon too. It's 24 AoE. Make another daisy, we draw 6 cards, so I shouldn't take that much damage here. Okay, actually my bad because I have no block on the deck, so of course I'm taking this full hit. Right, of course I have 0 block card in the deck. And this Lager Blow, I will tell you this, like one of my worst decks in Act 1 in the past like 3 months or something, yeah. And this deck is horrible. If you have been watching, then you would also know this. That this position is actually not, it's like annoying. I wouldn't say this position is bad, this position is still probably quite good. But it's extremely annoying to play. It can become not annoying very soon, no? You know. We see like 1 corruption and the position immediately is a crazily good. Upgraded. I mean, Dual Will Plus is nice and all, but it's green. It blocks 17, you know, 17 block for 2. Yeah, I will be fine. I will be fine. Yeah, the position is just annoying because there are a couple of ways this run could, in theory, low roll. And we are not immediately winning straight up out of Act 1, yeah, the run is not that good. Nowadays, the more than Ironclad, unfortunately, it's like that. If you are end of Act 1 and the run has not been completely won yet, okay, run is quite bad. That's how it goes, you know. It could become completely won in a few floors, or who knows. We still have a few floors to roll corruption. Offering plus would be nice too, yes. Offering plus a corruption or a Reaper would be also nice. This fight is a bit annoying. I'm not scared of Guardian now that I have Smooth Stone and Barrier Plus, right? So we can open Power Pot here. But this fight actually is kind of painful. And I do think in the Elixir is a more important potion to keep. Of course, this can roll Corruption for you one time. But Elixir is probably the more important potion to keep because it's a lot of the time it's better to react to a bad hand. Sure. I take Berserk too, but you know, I think this barricade will do fine. Yeah, I think this barricade will do just fine. I could struggle into Bash and be set, or Inflame and be set. Why be set? We already block 40. Let's just not be set. Holy, damage scaling, guys. Damage scaling. This is +3 now, yeah. Do I want to shuffle in Bash or not? I have Thunderclap, so probably not, which means I just go cry immediately. And I mean, of course, we never take damage. Do I care about this? I only full block next 2 turns and it's dead. Is it dead? I claim that it's dead, yeah? Yeah, it's dead. So 0 damage, barricade potion, block 40, kind of good. Holy, not frail. A new potion, upgraded. I mean, it doesn't do anything right now, but you know, at worst it rolls a random new card, yeah? And then we have a Go Cry here. Green. You can upgrade Pommel now, I guess. Unless you tell me this deck is so incredibly bad against the Guardian somehow that I need to rest for 16. Exhume, I think you can, yes. I think even your exhaust power is empty, you can still play Exhume, you just roll a random card. I think. Surely the Guardian is not this strong. From 59 HP with a Smooth Stone, and then these potions we cannot kill it. There's no way, Guardian is not that strong. Oh, we could go on top to prepare for block next turn one, because splitting here seems a bit difficult, and no Inflamed on turn 1, no Peace Strike. Unless I could Bloodletting here to increase the chance of splitting next turn by quite a bit. Because right now Blast Strike is definitely not splitting, but if we Bloodletting, then Blast Strike is exactly splitting. Peace Strike itself always splits. Inflame 2 Strike splitting. We know this is on top though. And then otherwise just lose 3. But we have a random card. Surely this is fine. We can split, but Inflame is not in play and Ghostly Armor is gone. Is that even good? So I put club back your line, Peace Strike turn 1 here. Yeah, the thought to high roll the draw order. That's exactly what you should do in this game. Simply high roll your draw order. It is 4 turns of vulnerable, so it's not. It's okay by scaling, and we can Exhume back the Ghostly Armor, yeah? Inflame not in play, kind of annoying, because it does make the next split a little bit hard to do, but it's not that bad. I just double tap Bash, right? I think we just double tap Bash and ignore the Inflame unless it's exhaust. Oh, that with the 3 strength can do something. Can Exhume Ghostly Armor now? I mean, sure. Holy, plus 3 damage. I don't want to draw into Flame Barrier now, so I guess there's no reason to pommel. Barrier is just a good draw next turn. So we play defend in Boomer, yeah. Or you can Giga trade. It's like, what if I just want to trade because I don't really want to look at this guy? And my Inflame's not down yet. What if I just don't want to look at this guy, guys? I'm gonna die. It's kind of like playing a Bloodletting you deal 45 damage, you know, that's not bad. Now you're splitting immediately, you don't even need to block that, so it's like mostly okay. And now we take some chip, yeah, but it's fine. It's almost dead. And your Smooth Stone is doing work. Ghostly Armor is still blocking. Ow. And I do that because I don't want to miss Peace Strike or like bash here. And we are only losing 3 damage with this. Peace Strike still splitting. Yeah, Peace Strike still splits. One random card from the Ghostly. Holy law accurate. Die. Corruption? No. Which one sucks? I will wipe my tears with the Reaper. Yeah, I guess I will wipe my tears with the Reaper and inflame in the Exhume. It's not that good though. This is probably number 4. Maybe number 5. Yeah, the Corruption is number 1. Yeah, offering maybe still number 2. You could claim Feed Fire in this spot is probably number 2. Or maybe Feed. Probably Feed. With Exhume plus already in the deck, probably Feed is number 2. So like Corruption is number 1, Feed is number 2, the Feed Fire offering 3 or 4 in some order, and the Reaper should be number 5. Exhume Finish, you cannot, like, it's hard-coded to not be able to Exhume. Block Potion, Skill Potion can gain you some exhaust, and you have Turnip, so even when frail block cards still perform. Yeah. The branch just makes more Exhume, and you Exhume, and then you're not Exhuming, you're Exhuming, you just keep adding Exhumes in your hand. At some point it stops though, because your hand is full. And the Exhume card is pulled back into your hand before the branch card. And then the branch card gets discarded. So when your hand gets to 10, it stops. We can skill get us so much better in block. I mean a lot, like Second Wind, Impervious, Flame Barriers, like also better in block. It blocks 13, yeah? And then Shockwave probably also better in most cases. The cost of Brick is worse, and these potions are kind of like random. The block is just reliable. But we have Reaper, so even if it's a little bit random, it's probably going to be okay as long as it don't like instantly die or something. Dead. Yeah, this one's terrible. Like position's annoying. Wouldn't call it's bad, but you know it's annoying. I don't have no pain yet, so this Joker can actually be annoying later on. Crown has no tanks. As much as you might want to trust the Death Branch, you do not do that. You do not pick your freaking Death Branch with Toxic Air Icon. And the Death Branch itself where you know you don't even have your mass exhaust yet. If the Raycard's Corruption, you can just slam this Crown and call it a day, you know, move on. But do not. That's one of the easiest ways to actually lose this one somehow is clearing the Crown here. And then claiming you're unlucky when you see nothing. The Joker is like fine for a while. A long time in fact. But with the Exhume Plus it's already pretty annoying, yeah. And with the Ghoul Cry is okay, with the Death Branch is still okay, we cannot actually play more than 6 cards in a moment. With the Exhume, it shuts down quite a few things later. Final Store is not safe at all though in early Act 2 with this kind of run. But we do have the Regal Pillow. And the Reaper. Against the birds, we do have the Flame Barrier, but of course you cannot guarantee you can draw the thing, yeah? I mean, if we don't die in Act 2 or if we don't collapse in Act 2, this Firestone is probably going to be just fine. So when is the... Well, let's think a little bit about how this one dies. Is that... How does the Joker kill me and how does the Firestone kill me? Let's think about this situation, yeah. Because the Joker kills me if the deck never actually finds more damage. Like, right now the only thing we have is Inflame, no permanent vulnerable, relics don't deal damage. And blocking wise we don't have like Feet for all Funeral Pain or permanent weakness to block the endgame yet. But we do have a Cost Toxic Egg and Smooth Stone, so you know our block cards are fairly efficient. Like Flame Barrier block 17, Shock would block for 12. If we see a Shockwave also become green. I can see a lot of ways Joker can go wrong though. Firestone, by comparison, our Act 2 will be... Early Act 2 will be a lot rougher, yeah? But is it rough enough to actually kill me or not? Because if it's not, then it's probably a lot easier to find a way to win later on. First I go the hard, of course taking 16 more is never really super fun, but hopefully by the time we get to the hard we are so incredibly broken that this will never do anything. It's mainly just about like whether it makes my Act 2 collapse or not with the Firestone. And on average I would say absolutely not, yeah? Like there's no way this Firestone actually makes this Act 2 collapses. If we low roll every fight, it could happen. You can just walk into the burst fight, turn 1, they do 36 and you draw like 5 strikes. To be fair, that would mean you only take 24, but you know, the fight is still not over, yeah? They're still hitting you. I mean, I guess the worst thing would be something like you see Ascender's Bane, 3 strike Parasite. Yeah, that would be the worst draw. You cannot down one, you cannot block anything. And then I guess you would probably open Elixir. If you see burst into that kind of hand. But yeah, it's probably Firestone. It's probably Fido over Joker in this spot. Because I do see a lot of ways the Joker could go wrong later, yeah? And I don't really see a lot of ways that Philo can go wrong later, just that Philo can go wrong in Act 2, that's the only thing. But I don't think the reason Act 2 is that big. I hope I'm not like delusional, but I do not think that the reason Act 2 is that big with this deck and also like, the Regal Pillow. And the Reaper. Hopefully not stupid. Could be very stupid, but hopefully not. There's a 4 lead power, yeah, that will happen. I mean, it might happen, no? It might happen. Regardless, the opening notes is here. It's like 1, 2, and then we decide. If you go left, you can do Elite number 1, Elite number 2, Elite number 3, Elite number 4, 2 fires in between. You can rest Regal Pillow up, and then Giga shop here, billion go, you're rich, you can buy anything. Otherwise, if you feel like you're too weak by this floor, you can just, you know, chicken out and go to this shop. You're a little bit poorer, but you still get access to 2 elites and 2 fires in the act. And a lot of hallway fire or toxic egg as well. It's like, okay to spend HP here, and you had the Reaper up. Okay, we start here and go here and then decide again. Oh, always birds. Any barrier? 6, any barrier? I would like a barrier right about now. I'm not going to down them, yeah? So we probably try to block this turn, and yes, I am willing to potion, but this is one of the potentially one of the hardest fights in this act. If I don't draw Flame Barrier, if I draw Flame Barrier, they're all dead. But you know, if I don't draw the Flame Barrier right now of this War Cry, then we probably do potion. You can Palmer first and then War Cry, that does lose you 6 block though, but you know, drawing 2 extra cards to draw deeper into the Flame Barrier is also kind of good. 6 is fine, we can potion, yeah? So I play this. Any barrier? Are they all dead? I'm still taking damage, but they're all dead. So, all good, all good. And yeah, this is the nicking of the Pommel Strike. Yeah, we didn't Pommel Strike, we do not reach the barrier this turn. If I didn't Pommel Strike, we would not reach this barrier this turn. Now, the unfortunate thing is that barrier plus actually is too strong. They are all dead, so I cannot Reaper. They actually all die this turn. So I will still lose some HP and I cannot Reaper back. Which is unfortunate, but it's okay. If that's actually, if they're all there already, I should not put this on top because sometimes the random card gives something and they can exhume, like for example, it gives me a Seeing Red, and can exhume the Seeing Red and gain energy to Barrier Reaper. Which is all the Bloodletting, which means I should put something else on top like this. That is kind of rude, but you know, maybe we get energy from the exhume. Maybe I get energy from the War Cry. No energy. Well, too bad. Die. Ow. I'm only 6 though, so we didn't lose HP. Yeah. So that was very good. It could have been very bad if it didn't draw the flame barrier, but you know, it was very good. No potion use and neutral HP. What is this crap? Oh, thank you. That's exactly what you want to see with Toxic Death run your Ironclad. Like 3 common attacks that don't exhaust. Thank you, that's perfect. 1 chance 50. Infinite. I remove Parasite and be small, yeah, sure. Removing Strike is still making the P-Strike a bit worse, and there's literally a Parasite in the deck. Keeping this around is only if you see Blue Candle, Duvudo, or Second Wind or something. Yeah, Second Wind, Duvudo, Blue Candle, yeah, it's when removing this would be worse than removing this. More. So I am extremely uncertain whether we can go left or not. I have no clue because nothing has happened. Yeah, after Full Force, nothing has happened. The deck is kind of unchanged. We did remove a curse. But that is all it is. Yeah? Like, I spent 2 floors to remove 1 card. My HP is also unchanged. So are we strong enough for this portion? Am I delusional? Because this elite is optional, yeah? We can do these 2 elites with the 5 in between and then go to this shop a little bit earlier, ignore this elite and still get the 5 before the 3rd one. This shop is not good because we cannot buy anything premium. The premium thing is already kind of here, you know, there's still a lot of things you would maybe like to buy. I would never die, right? This is not overextending in Act 2 character. Yeah? This character just walks into every single elite and then kill them all. This is not the defect, right? Surely this is not the defect. Yeah, Ironclad would never do it. Oh god. Ah, okay, safe. Yeah, Flame Barrier just doing it, you know? It's... I mean, you see this guy's like crazy, right? He's actually doing some like, insanely heavy lifting in this Act 2 so far. So this is actually the Barrier Defense Strike and no reason to potion now. Depending on what we draw next and depending on what this gives, we might potion, but yeah, not now. Take 1 now. I still hit this guy first. That didn't do anything. Turn 24 again, but we do have wood block. Yeah, with a smooth stone here, it's still full block this turn, yeah. First, try. Could get all next turn sometimes, or we do have 4 energy. Oh, power through. Oh, offering. I just put the offering on top then. I can also pay the bloodletting HP right now because next time we do have like offering into Inflame Reaper always. So spending energy to bash now is just worth it, yeah. And yeah, I'm just going to be full HP next turn, so I can just do this. Okay, AV card. So we hit here then. Random card, next an offering into the thing. This guy is trying his best, but you know, I don't think we care. Yeah, 4 HP. Duplication potion in this deck. There's Inflame for target. There's like maybe Barrier. There's sometimes Reaper. There's sometimes Peace Strike. It's not bad. Graded. Of course, they're all green. You know? They're always green. We have Toxic Egg. Seeing Red Plus is better than Bloodletting Plus for once. And normally Bloodletting Plus is a lot stronger than Seeing Red, but in this deck Seeing Red is stronger by quite a bit because we have the Seeing Red comes green, so that's already enough energy for the turn. Yeah? And we have Deadlines and we have Exhume. This thing blocks 12 though, like what the hell? Blocks 12 and Self Cycle, is that legal? You know how many cards Silent needs to play for a block card to become this good? You know how many floors Silent needs to spend to get a block card this good? Do I run into energy or damage problem if I don't take this Bloodletting? No, because Bloodletting always play with Elixir. Yeah, as long as the Elixir is still in my potion bell, we can always convert this Bloodletting into a decent turn. Maybe not a good turn, but probably at least a decent turn. Thank you for the red chaos, special lot. Probably Bloodletting. Do you have Pombo Plus here? Energy just kind of play. This card is the common. Also, do pot is this. Yeah, probably is Bloodletting still. Uncommon. Oh, wait, 5. This question mark. Apparition is green, and we have Exhume, and we have the Bloodletting. Apparition Firestone with no front load relic support. You're a bit spooky though. And Apparition Reaper is like one. You can argue both ways, but yeah, I don't actually like Apparition Reaper so much. With Reaper, I just want to be big, and you cannot really die. If you're small, you can die. And then, of course, we don't have auto protection. We probably don't want to take bites either because there's already Reaper Exhume here. Cost taking hallway, whatever HP I lose here, we will enter the elite with that, but then Rigo Pillow can only rest for 36. Like the fire, I'm thinking Toxic Egg here. Surely we just see cards. Guy is a Smooth Stone, but it's also Philo Stone, so it evens out. Inflame before Pommel. Sometimes, of course, it means I will lose 6 block, but I think we need to kind of play the Inflame anyway, and it can refund 3. It can refund 3 block later with the Reaper. Oh, maybe not with the Reaper, but the barriers going in. The Snack Band is also going in. Oh, don't worry about that. Ow! I can potion here, but of course there's no reason to. I mean, the reasons I'm taking 15 right now, I don't know, maybe there's a decent reason, but I think the elite is a bit more dangerous, and we still have the if I go a little bit low here and buy stress, so taking buy is so annoying, no, because it's still my biggest attack. If I take buy, suddenly my dex damage goes kind of down. It's not lethal, yeah. It's 7 damage off, so of course if I use a potion it's lethal. The Reaper is also drawn through already, which is kind of annoying though. Otherwise, you could just Reaper heal just back a little bit. It's like 47, 53, 53 into the elite with 2 potions compared to 68. 53 with potions probably comfier. Yeah? Because this could drop a potion as well, but it's not that likely. 40%. Ow. Sometimes we do draw into the Reaper next turn still though. Sometimes. It really wants me to like lose HP. Ooh. Oh, what about now? Because maybe I can Reaper back here with all corruption. Surely, right? I wouldn't just like roll over and die this turn, you know? We have turn even and feel no pain, we can absolutely just block. Yeah, there's no way I cannot block here. It only takes 18, no, for me to Reaper back, but yeah, I can do it. Shield of the Gods. Put Brick next turn, no? I think the pommel here reaches the Reaper faster. If I play barrier next turn, it also dies. I should probably pommel. Yeah, drawing to the bad cards as well. Should I play this? Okay, and now we get a random extra card for next turn, yeah, which is a little bit more. Okay, I can block. So I don't need the barrier to full block this turn. And we can Reaper. Without the weakness as well, most of the time that's quite good. That's like +7. Okay. No, of course the skills it, but we don't do that. Yeah. Okay, they get a Reaper. More strength. Oh. Playing Bloodletting the hope for more strength, but the most you can heal is +2. Yeah, no, thanks. Exhume? No. No reason to not try though. We can just roll random exhumes off of this and it's +2. It always kills itself. We can never get damage here. Like first hit to the Fate Barrier is dead. I can just roll a few cards for the exhume. It didn't happen. I did get a potion. Upgraded. Yeah, of course it's always green. Rupture for the Bloodletting. Yes. Yeah, spot weakness plus damage scaling against Champ is kind of taken care of, and then we have the Reaper as well, so how bad is strength really? I mean, this also strength is potentially a lot more strength, but I don't care. Yeah? Out of Iron, not that good, right? It's only good in the fights like Giga Drag out, and somehow we haven't gone yet. I think right now the most likely case that we die in some fights that the fight is like short and then I draw some bricks and I die instantly. Because in the second next cycle, usually we have at least 7 strength. Eh? Still no, of course, no Witch Chain, the enemy is stronger, and we don't have some barricades, some Feel No Pain, some Corruption, some Fiend Fire. It's not guaranteed that we can end fights super quickly. But yeah, the chance that the fight goes bad because you have one really bad turn is a lot more likely, and then this is covering the really bad turn, and this is just more output than this. Random fight is actually fine if we don't take too much. We don't have True Wit Plus or something for this to just stay here forever until I'm full HP, so hopefully I don't lose too much. Ow. She will buff next turn, yeah? Have turn it at least. We can force her to heal with just Inflame Bar, so I guess we play that. It is missing 10, so it's missing 21, yeah? So she buffed this turn, but next turn she will heal. We do gain 1 extra card from the Ghostly Armor. Not sure. This is lethal, right? 6 more strength, 9 strength, 36. Yeah, it's like Giga dead. You can put this on top. We do have spot weakness though, so it is possible to stall her out here. It's buffing again on this turn, always. It is already full HP. Okay. Die. Oh, isn't that annoying? There's no way we are that quick, right? I just fought like what 4 whole ways. Yeah? In Act 2 with Firestone, I live with full HP, no potion used. There is no way we need to use this elite, yeah? Yeah? Yes? Yeah, it's a 50-second replay. How on earth do I need to use the thing? There is no way we can die the elite, right? 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 Are we fighting against bow stabbing? Do we have spot weakness now, so we have like some damage? Against the other two, we have triple heal for this. It's pretty freaking hard to get on, even if we take a lot of damage front load. Against bow stabbing, if we bottom deck the strength, and maybe it does bad pattern, because we don't have weakness, permanent vulnerable is also a little bit suspicious. And it has 1 strength. Point chance is also extremely low now. We crack into 4 fights and drop what? 3 pots? Yeah, 20%. Or is it 0? Like, I thought we only get 3. Yeah, it's only 3 pots. Only 3 pots. First, I didn't draw a potion. Here. So I have 20% potion chance. There's no way I would die. I refuse. Like, if we can freaking die in this note from this position, I don't even know. Then you can actually say it's like really giga unlucky. It would not happen. Trust. Anger. You can exhume the Warcry and try again, but like zooming Reaper here is not even so bad. This fight is not that easy though. The deck doesn't have AoE. I kind of want to get Spot Weakness this turn as well, because Spot Weakness in this fight is not so easy to land if I kill this first. So maybe I should not have killed this first, but it's like weird. We have 2 Reaper already, so exhume Reaper is not that important to keep, you know? I just advance the fight a bit, yeah, okay. Yeah, all base cards, you know, it's fine. We draw a few cards that are not base cards, and those are for now good enough. Okay. Usually attacks and Spot Weakness can land and we have Ghostly. We didn't draw Spot Weakness, so the Spot will just miss, but at the same time we take like no damage this turn, so it's probably fine. She takes a bit. I can also extend Vulnerable on her to make more progress, but we have Thunderclap, 3 strength. This guy never attacks though, so Spot Weakness will just miss. Is that a problem? I'm taking 0 right now, so what is the problem really? I guess the argument to play Bash here is that I just want to play this Reaper, yeah? Because we don't need 2 Reapers floating around this fight, and I also want to make progress, and you know, Vulnerable is good. Vulnerable. Oh, resummon. Resummon means the Spot Weakness actually lands. Maybe. Wait this first. Bludged. Any reason to choose with, because to witting sometimes I don't float energy, but it exhausts Ascender's Bane is already like not as good, yeah? Because I do not mind energy next turn. I do not mind random cut next turn. Probably not. Bad. This is 14 AoE. If we upgrade Thunderclap, then she's still from. Die. Yeah, it's fine. Like Giga dead. Rich. Well, we have 1 shot. Toxic Egg. That's fine. We have gotten some good cards. Cannot complain too much about this card rewards. It's like, it's okay. It's not comfortable because it doesn't change the draw orders I lose the game with. It doesn't change the death rank draws I lose the game with as well. But they are good cards. But yeah, I would like some, you know, Shockwave plus, Offering plus, Battle Trance plus, Corruption. These are the things that are actually, like, you know, maybe securing the run. You know, Disarm plus maybe to an extent with Final Stone. Or like a feat. Given enough time, I will win the fight. That's the thing. So right now, the way that the... Yeah, with this especially, given enough time, I will always win the fight and then probably leave with full HP with 2 Reapers. So the Spire's best shot to kill me is that it kills me from full HP in 1 fight. Like, very quickly. And these cards don't really change the situation that I die in. So until I see the things that actually solve my issue, I always need to be a little bit cautious. But these are not it. Unless you want Record just to get a card that's infinitely rolling. Unfortunately, it deals damage though, so you cannot just store forever for the Reaper. And true with the common, it also becomes green. Fire now for what? There's like nothing to do with the fire. We upgrade Bash or probably not, right? Question mark is also annoying though. What if we just go in and recall? Because question mark now outer is really bad, yeah. If question mark here is outer, I'm fine with that. But this question mark being outer is extremely terrible. And I don't care about taking apparitions or Ritual Dagger or bites or like whatever here. Like a lot of big question marks. Why don't we just go here to recall and open some Red Side Relic or some Dick later. And your question mark here could be Twig. There's no upgrade, right? I guess Thunderclap upgrade is not the worst thing. We just fought the leader, though. We can fight leader again in a couple of floors. I'm also not going to pick up some emulator or whatever here. Whirlwind maybe with green, but preferably not. So upgrading Thunderclap is not the worst thing, and you know, if we lose value later on, I think we will be fine. Even if we lose a tiny bit of value later on, as long as we do this portion clearly. And even Retomancer can be one of the fights that kill me, yeah. Because Retomancer fight does fit the condition, you know. Like one shot thing before we have time. Like we have a lot of bricks in here I could draw into, and Retomancer can just kill me turn 2 like sometimes. And this helps to mitigate that a little bit. What's this? Anchor book. Well, we top deck 7 strength, but you know, this is exactly the kind of hand that makes you die in turn 2, yeah. Which is why I kind of want to keep some potion, this potion to like, react to a horrendous hand. Errors here. Don't think I can play the Reaper here though. Yeah, no bloodletting, this hand still no vulnerable yet. It's only doing 25 next turn, but still pretty hard to kill though. I guess I should have rolled the Exhume first. If I am going to play the Exhume at all, I should have played it first, because now I cannot play Corruption. That's a mistake. Yeah, that's only wrong order. That's only wrong order. Oh, too bad. So I still play it though, because leaving this alone is okay. We do have 2 wounds, so it's not super likely that it would actually do that much, yeah. But it is a fine redraw because, you know, at worst is like a war cry and it gives a random range card. And right now I have already committed 2 energy, so there's not a lot of things that would be good to play here. It's like a Shockwave, and that's kind of it. Otherwise, just play with Peace Strike. Fine, Peace Strike. I don't think I need to do pod yet, no? Hopefully not delusional. Oh, bloodletting. I will trade this HP. And draw Reaper, this would be nice. Okay, let's draw Reaper, so we heal 11 at least. That's not too bad. We lost like 17 HP, but you can see how this deck can fall apart, yeah. This deck has damage and it has advanced regeneration, but there are a lot of bricks in the deck and the relic supports. It's like okay, but it's not that good and the enemy is stronger. So it's like it kind of counteracts the relic support that this deck has. And there are a lot of bricks and the deck doesn't scale to the heavens, you know. We just have more damage, but we don't really get into a situation where I cannot take damage anymore. Not yet. That's a mistake, maybe -2. Okay, stupid and badger recall. -1 relic immediately. Yeah, stupid and badger recall. My bad. Upgraded. I mean, it's Shockwave, right? I'm pretty sure this is always Shockwave. But you know. Yeah, I mean, I already know it's Shockwave. I just click the Shockwave. Now it's the Mortal Shockwave, which is pretty good. I would claim Mortal Shockwave Plus. I would claim that it's pretty decent. Holy, top decking Shockwave, oh, it's crazy. Well, it's crazy you can just top deck the Shockwave like that, yeah. Ow. Exhume the Shockwave now. Even when I'm not playing it, I just want to roll a random card. Because bloodletting right here, we do have the energy. Now I don't think I want to roll anymore, no? Like 5 turns of debuff is enough, we don't need to play this, but we do need this to still die next turn. Let's play like some Blast Strike here. Sorry, I went on the clap. I already talked about it at the time, but the I would say, yeah, the only way that that loses value is that if I see exactly the side relics, which by the way happened. Ignore that part. But the only way to lose value in the long term was to see Red Side Relic because the deck doesn't have any card to be upgraded. All the skills come green. And, you know, long-term prospect of the run is very, very promising. I have that run Exotic Egg, I have 2 Reapers. I will probably be like giga freaking broken if I can do this part safely. Yeah? It's a 4-edit part with like 1 billion gold. So, and I don't think I would need to open an extra rest in Act 3 for the recall pillow, because that's usually what the recall does. Like the early recall just opens an extra rest, you know, for later on. But I do not think I would need to rest in Act 3 so much in this run, so I just like don't care about the recall too much. The only way to get punished is to see something like this, which happened, but it's fine. Because the Thundercat upgrade can prevent some death conditions for sure. Now that I have a Shockwave plus bottle, there's a lot worse. I mean, it's still fine. It's not that bad because it's AoE. It's like instead of 6 damage, it now becomes 10 AoE when I draw into it, because the Shockwave already applies vulnerable AoE. So maybe it's not too bad still. Do I go Cry first or Shock first? Shock first, fine. Reaper Record Charge still killing this. Okay. Desire turn on damage never happened. I already maxed my chance of living, now late game kind of so. Late game is not solved, but late game danger is usually a lot less than the early game danger in this kind of spot. You're just going like which part of the run is most likely to die basically. And the payoff of the recall is not that great, yeah. On average. And because with how it turned out, the payoff of the recall would have been quite good. But you know, on average, it's not that good. Reaper now heals 10. We still have an Exhume. No, I don't have an Exhume anymore. It doesn't go into next cycle. I probably just heal 3 now. And sometimes you see blood that thing and you can still just play the Ghostly Armor instead this time. Wow. Even more healing, exactly what I need. Havoc plus. Havoc plus. Reusable healing, and then you can use it to store out for the Exhume Reaper eventually, but we only have 3 Reapers in the deck here, so I don't know what the hell this is going to do. We don't have the Pentagram to heal off with Spear and Shield, yeah? So like, what on earth is this doing? Besides that, sometimes it's exhausting, something I don't want to play. It's just kind of good though, for the most part. Yeah, it's just kind of good though. Like, how bad can this be? That is 9 upgrades. And the defense upgrade actually is pretty significant, yeah? Smooth Stone and all. On the other hand, we can just click the P box after this icon, it shows up all the Astrolabe. Those are decent options, and removing does make the P strike quicker. We have like 7 strength now and the Shockwave plus bottle, and we already killed the elites. There's only 1 elite after the act, and ancient writing upgrading and things in the champs are not needed. Remove. Dig. A bit late, but you know, better late than never. Yeah, a bit late, but better late than never. Holy, for once I see a shop like this, I'm not poor, guys. When was the last time I see a shop like this and I'm not poor of my mind? Because, you know, I am rich. Being rich is so good, guys. Yes, being rich feels so freaking good, guys, in this game. In real life, it depends. It depends on what you actually do with your money. When this game feels being rich is just good. And for everything, I don't know. But I mean, at least I know that I can afford like the good things. So we can buy the good things first. And the corruption, 2 plus is okay. Yeah, of course you're on the same screen, yeah, sure. I mean, we have another burning pack on the next floor, so you know, not next about the other card reward. So it's just between corruption, offering and secondly, not corruption. I mean, it might as well be corruption. It's just offering. No? I'm pretty sure it's offering plus over the second win. Yeah. Pyramid is not being picked from here. Snacko only if we have corruption or demon form, and in which case I don't think I care too much about the offering being bad. Offering. And yeah, this is probably pack over seeing red. Could see seeing reds for sure, though, but already have the bloodletting plus, so it's probably pack. And it does give us a reusable source of exhaust. I mean, I'm probably picking a true wit also. That's sure. This is skip, and this is second spot win. Is if anything, I don't think we need, so let's skip. Pretty good already. If I had. Barely does anything right now, but it's freaking if I had that right, so we just buy. Okay, now what? A little bit poor still, not that rich. If you're super giga rich, you buy this and then buy this and buy this and also probably buy this and then this I don't think you care about. Now you want to buy this and buy this and buy this, at least the three. So now we have to choose. Technique is just the best thing here, right? Yeah, I think technique is just the best thing here. Second technique, way too strong. Removing is not that important on this spot. So is it time to just buy the ancient potion to store forever, or are we claiming that these potions are good enough? The deck still doesn't have like Feel No Pain or... And I pick offering over the thing, right? I picked the offering over the second win. So a way to block the heart with the Philo Stone is still not exactly here yet, yeah? You can buy second win at home, the server, so probably not. And not being vulnerable in the hard fight is actually really important with the Philo if you're not like completely giga busted broken. This I don't care, right? If anything, second spot weakness, but I don't think that's like, that good. Just skip. That's a pretty decent floor. Yes. Green. This would be nice when no energy. And technique for offering now, which can do that first. Okay, we definitely are techniquing for offering. Go see the spot here and loses a little bit of damage, but that's not a problem. Offering again next turn, yeah. If we already have the offering next turn, do I put like Pommel or Pack on top? Probably just put Pommel, right? Goes on Reaper defend here, that's like another line, but let's spend the grab next roll, just kill this guy cleanly and then get out of here. Don't need the Reaper, basically. I'm already full HP. Ow! I mean, that's fine, all this HP loss is fake. We don't need to Reaper back. I can Reaper back here, but I don't need to. Strong. Die. Stronger. Giga strong. With two Reapers and Mummified Hand... Probably okay. This is quite good, but with Mortal Shockwave Plus is not nearly as good anymore even in the hard fight, because most dangerous portion is probably still first cycle and is already weakened. Let's look at the entire first cycle with Shockwave plus Mortal. Strong. Snecko is pickable now, yeah. Snecko, with this demon form in my hand, Snecko is already pickable. So we open another boss relic. Can I upgrade the demon form here, dick? Big. I can draw into spot weakness right now and be sad. How sad am I? Probably not that sad. It's vulnerable forever too. Keep the zoom in there. Warcry Havoc. Want to do that? Holy Warcry Havoc. I don't care about Peace Try, right? I go away. There's no like spot weakness here, though. That sounds nice. Wow, thank you, Trans. We have a demon form, so we should not really care about what the hell, whatever the champ's doing. Just block it, you know. Even if Spogonus misses, it's fine. We have a demon form. And the spot doesn't even miss. Yeah, demon form bottom deck. Lucky. Can play this, but I don't see why. We just stay here until the champ rolls over and die, probably. Weakness is not permanent. We can exhume the yeah, we can exhume the shockwave for a lot of time, which I don't mind, you know. We have the demon form Reaper. It's fine to just play that. Yeah. It's fine to also just play that. I think. Did I offering also? Yeah, why not? This always hits a bad card. Actually, not always. It can hit Pommel Strike Plus. That's fine. Okay, fine. That's the worst card to hit, but it's okay. Don't care. Strong. For some reason, I think the champ is dead, but you know, just a hunch. I have a hunch that the champ is going to die pretty soon. You know, core game instinct. Yeah, after like 10,000 hours in this game, I can sense that certain things will happen. You know, soon. Exhausted the wrong card. I also have exhausted War Strike. Yeah, core game sense. You know. I have a feeling this thing is like Giga dead. Holy Burning Pack Sentinel, Shield of the Gods. Oh, I just tech through with. Boom. I don't have feet, so there's no reason to stay here, yeah? Die. I mean, that's quite good. Now maybe I want a second win back though. That is not Snecko, but we can make the relic bar really long. This is of course nothing, and the cube, like, do we need the cube? I feel like we draw enough already in the hard fight, so like, why do I care about the cube? Why don't we just go 2 pages, you know, 2 pages. And by starter, this relic has never lost. This relic also has never lost or any like 2. Yeah, these are both undefeated. This I don't remember whether it has lost a run or not, but you know, I know for sure these have not lost a run in like 3 years or something. Long. Wait, where are the elites? 3 elites. How many fires? 2 fires, 2 elites. No matter where path. Force shop, no matter where path. Okay, now I'm poor. Oh, I thought we can stay rich forever, but that is just wrong. You're irresponsible with your gold, and then 1 act later you're poor immediately. Unless we roll a 1000 gold here, and maybe you can become rich again, but then the normality is kind of annoying. This shop is still in a better position, right? It's like more gold, or maybe you can buy a common relic, shop relic here still. If you go here, you can never really afford unless the relic rolls like super low and you roll gold pretty high. So start here, go here, yeah, and then from here, yeah, do elite number 1, elite number 2, elite number 3, dig 2 times along the way. A lot of relics. Agent stable and with the 7-10 months, pretty low. Right, start here. Sometimes we see wing boost first question mark as well. Pretty unlikely, but it could happen. Ow! I'm still playing this over burial though. Any bloodletting, offering, technique? Okay, all good. What do I want to be on top? In fire? I don't know. So Act 3, I can show you my Black Star stats after Act 2 later. Like, just remind me if you are still around. I can show you my stats for Black Star in the Act 2. I can't kill them all, but I want to Reaper. That's a bit overkill, I think. I would claim that is a little bit overkill. Okay, we can draw into Reaper now and still play with, but I think yeah, it's fine to play this. Technique or like what? Getting Offering right now is not even good, and the other cards are just better next turn, so probably Techniquing for nothing. I can try to draw Reaper immediately when Reaper ring this turn just comfier. I'm full HP anyway, you know. Garbage. This is quite good to be fair. And it's kind of like the best attack. It's also green. This is also pretty good though. We have Bottle Shockwave. Yeah, Bottle Shockwave plus and here's Dropkick. We are never really exhausting down the infinite with that branch, yeah? So the Dropkick in here is simply just the purpose is to be a good damage card. Self Cycle 0 cost damage is, you know, pretty nice. We don't need any of these things though, I think. If there's anything I need here, it's probably the Boomer and not the Dropkick, but that doesn't give me damage somehow, even with a billion strength, and you're having one strength payoff card in the deck is still nice. And this one is green. Yeah, Pummel would probably be better, yes. How bad can this be? Poor. Drawing both Reaper here is a bit annoying, but surely it's fine. Ow. Both Reapers are in my discard, yeah, so this HP never comes back. I'm dead. Upgraded. I mean, cannot be that bad. Second loop pot. Yeah, this potion does nothing. I don't care about 5 decks. I'm just blocking vulnerable in the hard fight. Poor? Not that poor. I mean, a bit poor, but not that poor. Yeah, you're just a bit poor. It's not that poor. Still can afford remove Exhume now if we do that. Unless you tell me you want to buy the Vast Drive, I don't know why you would do that. Just remove and then... Oh yeah, I did just say, right? It's like, this is always being removed, yeah? Before the run ends. Nothing has changed, by the way. It's being removed right now over a base strike. Hopefully not stupid, but I'm doing it. Am I doing it? Because it does kill Retromancer daggers, yeah? And this doesn't until we see the strength. And of course, Dead can just make more strike, but it's not super likely. Die. Go away. I'm not even sure about this Exhume. No? Like, this Exhume of course goes on a billion broken things, but the thing is that if it already drawn to some of the broken things, it's fine without the Exhume. And you can see the fight just now against a single worker is that we bottom deck the broken cards, and then I draw Shockwave on turn 1 always, and then Exhume on the Shockwave, but it doesn't do anything because the enemy is already debuffed. So like, what does the second Exhume really do here if the threat is still just being one-shotted with complete garbage draw orders? I'm not interested, right, for gold. Let's move on. And yeah, we fight to Elite this way, yeah. You can still fight to Elite this way, coping with roll wing boots here. If you go this way, you cannot go wing boots, but if you go this way, you can still fight Elite number 1, Elite number 2, Elite number 3. But you lose a fire, and fire is Reddick. Big. Oh god. All good. Holy dropkick. Would like to see a Reaper though. Ow! That's technique. I mean, I think they're dead, but I would like to Reaper before killing them. Where is my Reaper? Ah, okay, it's here. Oh, good. Okay, my bad. It's also green. You're freaking green. It is also green. I don't think I want to take this anymore. So after taking Boomer, we're just making more bricks in the deck for no reason. You know? And the deck is still not that strong defensively. You know, offensively it's extremely powerful, but defensively we're not that strong yet. And there's a Philo Stone still. It's like max HP is only 82. It's like normal, not that high, not that low, but not that high. And then no strength now. The enemy has strength up. No fear, no pain. We do have Potion Bell, and we do have weakness from the Shockwave, but that is like kind of it. If we survive the onslaught, of course we can Reaper back to full always, but the danger being of getting owned in the opening turn is still there. And this card is not actually strong until we have drawn into some other cards. You know, no real reason. Strong. I can play everything. I just Demon Form. Maybe discounted. I don't even need to play the Bloodlethic. Wow. Enemy's not attacking. Ow. I mean, I just want to say ow. This turn we definitely take 0, but you know. I just want to say ow. Just play on Reaper now to open the Exhume and put the offering on top. Holy Boomer. That's just fine. Next one could hurt a little bit though. There's only one more Reaper here. And there's not that much strength yet. It's probably fine. Taking one to put one random card here and then maybe keeping defense. Keeping defense not that good. Next time we can get owned, but probably not that bad. It's still weakened. Yeah, Ghost Armor is here. It's trying though, it is trying. I can technical entrench and just full block. Or you can just technically defend here as well. But entrench next turn is usually an empty draw. It's just that if you choose with it, you can roll a random card. I'll probably just take the enchant. Next one doesn't do that much damage anyway, and we have a lot of strength. Next one I can go in again. No, it's kind of annoying. It's still not dead. Only 11 strength. But also you kind of see why maybe I want the Boomer in this kind of deck. Yeah, there's the flame fire breathing, we just kill it, otherwise we can always kill it on attack. Corruption for the bottle tornado? No. We can bottle demon form. The problem with that, of course, you can see is that we don't have energy. But you can bottle your demon form, then loop your demon form in the hard fight, and then it would discount the shockwave probably. Or you can also draw offering and bloodletting together. Bottle landing was a bit early as well, otherwise I would bottle maybe offering over shockwave. I'm not even sure whether I would bottle offering over shockwave plus or not. Or you can just bottle in flame and not a demon form, probably just bottle demon form, yeah. Or you can take rupture and bottle it. In this deck, rupture is also quite a bit of strength. Not that I want another strength source, mind you. Yeah, bottle demon form has to be still stronger than bottle in flame, right? I think. And yeah, we can get Lantern T-set also, yeah, whenever T-set, probably Spear and Shield, yeah, it works. First, Act Boss, it works. Digging first. You can upgrade the Demon Form as well, of course we're digging. In it. This thing I don't think we are taking though, this thing is just worthless. Yeah, this thing is actually just worthless. You bought the pommel, we have no energy, why on earth will you bought the pommel? So unfortunately, this is nothing. Yep. Hit the Retomancer, but yeah, T-set already plays. Yeah, we have seen red as well. Berserk is a little bit fishier. Also powers, yeah. Yeah, playing the Berserk, I can like die next turn. I think I should not die next turn, guys. Anyone has any thoughts about this? I should not die next turn. I think that's a fair argument, right? That I should not die this turn. I can Reaper here, everyone. How I cannot hit anything super harmful. You probably start the turn like too good first. Oh, Barricade. I don't just want to play Barricade, but of course you need to deal with this first, yeah. Oh, just in time. I mean, this is just fine. 1 and 2 is a bit annoying, but sure. Oh, you can play this. Oh. I can play this as well, but it can roll whirlwind. This one, no? This one can roll whirlwind. Suddenly it's bad. Probably just stop here, yeah, and take this hit. Oh yeah, it's fine. Barricade's back. And this time there's nothing stopping me from playing it. Nice order, by the way, it doesn't matter. Yeah, fight's over, of course, we are 4 HP. Strong. Probably not trends, right? With like 2 offerings and whatnot, just take this, yeah. It's Turnip, Impervious, plus 41, good with Exhume, we can randomly make Barricade, can see Calipers. Probably not this, right? Probably not this. Upgrade it. Yellow. I have to key this. This 5, probably still Demon Form. I mean, if it keeps discounting Shockwave, I wouldn't mind. It's okay, you know. Yeah, if it keeps discounting Shockwave, I have no problem whatsoever with it. Ow. That's the wrong order, but it's fine. Enemy does not intend to attack. Interesting. Reckon. Leading with the prime sub visual load. Kill the repulsor now. We cannot really rip her back over the thing that we have pantograph. Only thought the just don't care back 3. It's just Act 4. Like, everything dangerous about this run is just Act 4. So hopefully Act 4 is not that dangerous. Wrong order, by the way. It's fine. And this deck also doesn't have a headbutt or anything, yeah? So if you miss something, and no liquid memory is no headbutt, so if you miss something from the dead branch that generates, or you draw onto some hand that cannot play, like, or the demon form doesn't discount the shockwave, and maybe have some issues. But otherwise you're like fine. I can play the Reaper here though to create the Exhume target. Yeah, I can limit break into Exhume. Exhume Reaper, of course. Strong. Oh, that's too much damage. This is fine, no? It keeps coming back where I don't want you. Snake does deal with this kind of thing, but I don't really want the Snake turn 1, yeah? It does deal with the potential brick hand on spear and shield on turn 2, but if you snake go into like 3-cost offering, whatever, it's not even that strong, you can Reaper back anyway as long as you don't die. You just need to fight to not get into a situation where you cannot really control it. And snake oil is one of the things that kind of get you into that situation, yeah? That you use snake oil and the fight suddenly is unplayable for some reason. Let's not do that. Yeah, we go first because the dig relics from here is not so good. Like a lot of things like prayer wheel, whatever can show up, but you dig up here then it cannot show up. So now I can recall. Now transform strike, sure. I mean that's a green true wit, which is not needed, but yeah, better than strike. Yeah, once again T-set, and T-set with this combo is like so nice though. I guess I can just have it. Holy. Do I want the offering now or next turn? Probably now is fine, right? Why not? Why not now? Nice. Demon form is in play already though, so don't think I care about swapping is too much. 2 demon forms in play. I don't think I care about drawing this turn either though. I do want to draw back into the boomerang. I mean, this is still good. It's like it really wants a Feel No Pain basically. It like really wants a Feel No Pain. Not that it needs a Feel No Pain per se, but it really wants one. I cannot break next turn though. I don't think there's a reason to technique now. I just play these cards. Holy rampage. And now we're not weakened, we have a lot of strength, and now it's time to go in. Gone. European plus? No. In Team Dead plus, if anything, because the deck actually does not have weakness besides Shockwave, and I do not actually want to spend Exhume on Shockwave that often. So how bad is something like this? It's probably okay to add. Yeah, it's okay to add. Bash is gone. We have the... vulnerable does run out though, but of course you can fix that with Exhume, Shockwave, and of course you have Thunderclap, and of course the thing can make use some other cards. And these cards are good. This card is not good. Bye Bash. See. Once again T-set is going in, we can even form Shockwave here. Technique now, yeah sure. In fact, you can technique for halfway instead of offering, yeah, which doesn't even sound so bad. Playing barriers on top, I don't mind playing barrier immediately. That's a wrong card. No, don't worry about it. Yeah, you can see how locked in I am. Yeah, that's just a wrong card. It's okay. I think we'll be fine. Maybe. I hope that we are fine. Power Through can create bricks next cycle, but at the same time block 16. How about blocking 16? Can also play the Shockwave Minus now, so I guess it should Shockwave Plus? I don't know. It's fine, Shockwave Minus does its job, and you can make it Shockwave Plus too. I need Shockwave Plus here, I kind of don't. I mean, I can play the Shockwave Plus anyway if I want to, but I don't. My offering is played. lot of energy, yeah. But only 2 strength and not that much payoff. It's a little bit annoying. Still okay though, man. It's a bit annoying. I think I want Shuriken. Yeah, I think I just want the Shuriken now. Wrong order again, should I play Reaper first? Didn't matter though. And Spotlight doesn't miss. Didn't happen. More shockwaves is exactly what I need. I have an Exhume here. What is Exhume doing? Seeing red? Offering, I guess? I'll probably just take the offering now. Holy power. This guy's dead. Now you do see that we don't actually make block. I play a billion cards, I deal like what 300 damage and I block 0. So the hardware is actually surprisingly unsafe here. It's not that dangerous, but it's surprisingly unsafe for how strong we are otherwise. I think every other fight is okay, so we can just heal up to full from the initial damage that the enemy deals. But the hard fight specifically is a little bit unsafe. Just a little bit, it's not actually dangerous. At least I hope it's not actually dangerous. Holy, more shockwave, exactly what we need. That's the wrong card. Don't worry about it. Meter, yeah, sure. Demon Form probably should still be played though over the shockwave here. Hopefully not stupid. Not playing Demon Form here, we actually might not be able to make that much progress. That's probably wrong. Yeah, spot weakness in the inflame here. Taking this here is no fun also. Maybe shockwave, we can shockwave into the flame barrier. Ah, okay, there's that too. Not that can be played, mind you, but there's also that. Uncover 36, yeah, sure. The next two also doesn't have a headbutt here, which does create some problems for sure. And you can see that if we brick, we can actually fall surprisingly fast, which is why these potions are also like kind of needed. Don't play take and win now, right? We can play like this. Let it go to the exhaust, yeah. And the deck doesn't have the big finisher of like Giga Fiend Fire, which is also why I picked the Boomer. Here, I don't even know whether playing that was good, but I play it. You have 9 strength. I can penny this pummel as well. It's probably good enough. Yeah, I mean it does split. Can I kill it? Not really. No, not really. I can shuffle this out, which may or may not be a good thing to shuffle this draw power. But these guys are very good, and these guys are not that good besides like some of the powers. Maybe I should not shuffle. I don't want the Shuriken now, but I probably should calm down. And I think I do want to have some cards play next turn, so let's stop the clock now. Ah, Demon Form's here. Fine. It will not be debuffed in the second cycle, yeah? That is still okay. Play this. Okay, fine. We keep playing cards then. Sometimes we see like the thing. Now sometimes we can kill it. Can I kill it here? I know... Probably not. I mean, I can try though. It does have quite a lot of power. Only 7 cards here is pretty unlikely. No Reaper anymore. Act 4 we don't actually have full heal, but it's fine. Pantograph, Spear and Shield will be okay. I don't think I want to play a few more cards. Maybe I should have done Seeing Red. If I'm going to play that anyway, if I get a brick. Yeah, definitely should have done Seeing Red. That was kind of bad actually, because now I cannot play 5 cards anymore. Probably still okay, but yeah, it could be a bit annoying. This raw power is not very good. And it's not debuff. So do I keep playing cards or do I stop here? I think I want to play at least one more for Shuriken at least. Oh yeah, probably play one more and then stop. In that case, I should play Rampage. Debuffing kind of actually dangerous if we don't see the barricade here. And it's not weakened next turn. And just Technic Havoc now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the barricade. Okay, fine. So I can second win this, yeah. It's not like safe, totally safe next turn or anything, but you know, it's 18 block being stored already. It's not that bad. Yeah, now suddenly I can second win this and I don't take that much damage. Shuriken again if you want, and I do kind of want, yes. Ow! Throw down it's quite painful, yeah, but it's also dead. I want to keep the thing. It will cost me a lot of HP to try to keep this pet dip thing now. I can always kill with 3 energy, right? Because it's 46 and this is 38 times 4, which is 152, yes, dead. So I can draw 1 card. Okay, it doesn't work. Oh, we kill it then. And Penny is screwed, yeah, it's fine. I don't want to lose this much HP entering Act 4. We don't have like, we don't have Eternal Feather or Meal Ticket or anything. Usually I leave Spin Shield with full HP regardless, but need to be a little bit careful. Because the Shockwave in that fight doesn't work either immediately. It's not killing, so we need Penny for that. Die. Probably going to be poor in Act 4 shop, but we can at least buy common relic shop relics. So something like I don't even know. Frozen Eye or something. I don't know. Yeah, digging still better than upgrading demon form, probably. Upgrading demon form is pretty good though, to be fair, in this spot. Over digging. Can we lose? But basically, if it dig, can I lose or not? Let's think about that. Before we have too much fun, yeah? So based on this is already 2 pitch. Like the Spear and Shield drop 2 relics and this is already 2 pitch. Because upgrading this demon form actually makes the hard fight, I think, a lot safer. Like, a lot safer. And the Spear and Shield, of course, it can be played because you have T-set too, so it can like demon form shockwave. I think I should upgrade. This deck is not, surprisingly, not that strong. It's like, you look at this deck, you would think that it wins every single fight on turn 1. But it's surprisingly not that good. Because we're missing like just 1 or 2 things that... It's like we do the good things. The good things that this deck is doing extremely well. But it has like 1 or 2 pieces of weakness that right now is not filled yet. Oh yeah, it's upgrade. Mirror is what? Shockwave, another offering. Demon form don't need, you know, the bottle. Probably just mirror the offering, right? Other choice is remove liquid memories, because I just talk about the liquid memories here. Sometimes the reference just makes a card that we really want to play, like some corruption or some barricade or whatever, but there's no energy and there's no way to pull the card back. I kind of do not need to do pause as well for the hard fight. Elixir still wants to be kept, and of course the artifact is kept. I think exchanging the dual port for liquid memories is pretty good. Because in the hard fight we'll still play Demon Form on turn 1, yeah? And then if the Demon Form loop does not discount the Shockwave, I need to pull the Shockwave back on turn 2 with liquid memories as well. It just makes sense, right? We will just play Demon Form on turn 1 in both fights in Act 4 here. And but at the same time I need the heart to be debuffed with the Shockwave. So it will just be used. I mean, it makes sense. And then remove. There's nothing else here that's worth my attention, so remove another strike and then move on. You can remove defense, but again we can just make server so you can just make server so second win or corruption. Holy. Sure, let's make a discount to cost, and now whatever this generates you can play, yeah. Like corruption you can play. Corruption you can play too. We do have Pantograph, so we do not need to leave this fight with full HP. I wouldn't mind playing Reaper here, only heals 4, but redrawing to this is just not going to happen, and then it opens like some Exhume in case they go like Giga Strength. And it can make another card, of course. Yeah, like that. That card's pretty good. Taking a lot though this turn, and taking probably a lot next turn as well. Not that much. Oh, a Feed Fire. That blocks a lot less than this and also burns the other Reaper. But it does open Exhume, Feed Fire, and then we can just use the only top the Pantograph, Burning Blood to be full HP in hard fight without having to play the thing. This can make some cards as well, of course, but 0 cost for Ironclad is only Bloodletting and Offering. Yeah? Otherwise you cannot play more cards. I guess Intimidate sometimes. I mean, it doesn't block a lot. This blocks 17, this blocks a 17. It blocks the same, because this is 17, minus 2 is 15, this blocks 15. Die. Now here's a corruption, and if that happens in a hard fight, you can always pull it back. Yeah? And yeah, here the Finfine does block 3 more, whereas the Carnage is here. And exhaust, and makes a new card here this turn. I should be under control, yeah. Red Skull here, no problem. I'm pretty sure no problem. We can keep spending HP. There's an Exhume in there to pull the Reaper. Only to try. I'm not going to play Berserk though. Where's already here? I just full block first. Strong. Okay. Now it's like nothing ever happened. We lost a bunch of HP, and then what happens this turn? We are going to be full. That's what happens. Yeah, simply it's just what happened. More energy. More energy. You could be stronger as well, you know, like energy. Energy feels nicer. But you could also be strong. Die. Caliper is pretty good. Yeah, 2 pages still, yeah. Uppercut plus, yeah, only have the Shockwave though. I kind of don't want to have a pullback Shockwave with Liquid Memories, but you know, it's only have the Shockwave. So what I was seeing, right, because you can see that energy is actually... We can always spend more energy. I think Offerings generates a billion cards in my hand. Like my hand is just full forever, and then this is also full hand, and then even after Bloodletting and Double Offering, we can still spend energy. Energy. A technique like Seeing Red here or something if you want to. A technique War Cry is also working. In fact, a technique in War Cry, if the Demon Form doesn't discount, I think is one of the potential things we could do. We are wasting only top the value, yeah, because I started turn with looping Demon Form, I'm pretty sure. If it doesn't discount Shockwave, then we can technique the thing, but if it discounts Shockwave, you can just play the Shockwave. Infinite. I mean, that seems fine because you can technique for Warcry and then Warcry Impervious and then nothing ever happens. You know? Ah, okay. I mean, we saw the replacement. You know, unfortunately for the Impervious and Miners, it doesn't get to do anything. I guess I should have played Hebo. -1 strength, so now we are dead. Can this deck do anything without the +1 strength for Shuriken? Like, can this deck deal damage at all? With 6 Demon Form? Seems a bit hard. Yeah, seems a bit difficult. Also, this deals 90 damage as a Flame Barrier. Ah, okay, I feel no pain. Yeah, anything ever happen to the Ironclad, you know. Ironclad just gets away with everything, it just does whatever and then it wins. Yeah, the Ironclad just does whatever the hell he wants and then he wins. Cool. We can exhume Warcry and Warcry Impervious on next turn, you know, we thought about that. Watch this. Yeah, now we Impervious for next turn to block. We can Warcry again, so we can keep going with this turn as well. I don't know why you would keep going with this turn, I mean, you can. So why not? Ah, okay, I see. I mean, that's not needed, but you know, why not? Why not, you know? Why not? We only full block, but why not? I should have done the order. Yeah, we die now. But that's exactly why you have these liquid memories, you know. I play around the low rolls and you see what happens now. I can finally liquid memories my corruption and win the fight. Holy crap. I almost lost it, but that's why, you know, playing around the low roll is an important skill in this game. Yes. This is in context is acceptable, but you know, let's make it less. It's like this match is a little bit weird to see without context, but in context is understandable. Because the heart was eating itself with the Flame Barrier plus. You know, let's not be that spicy. Let's not be that spicy. But I mean, the fight's over. You know, cannot do anything anymore. We haven't even the freaking calipers. I can kill with Juggernaut to pretend that something's happening, I guess. No! No! Wait, save. Ah, save. Almost losing 50 block per turn, but now we are safe. Ah. Thank you. Yeah, can the Ironclad ever get punished? Because the answer is... I don't know. Is it possible for Ironclad to get punished? Okay, Ironclad do no wrong. Holy... Die. It's kind of like nothing happened this run. It's the same thing. It's just that there are some like extremely unlikely circumstances that might have happened that could lead to a situation where the run is in a little bit of danger. None of that happened. No, none of that actually happened. So the run was never in danger. As we record right now, it's 24. We'll probably change soon, like if it's even if I die, there are plenty of people on big Ironclad streak, so and the overall level of Ironclad has gone up a little bit in the past few months. So I do expect the record to just change like very soon, even if this trick is not the one that does it. The J-Mac is on 16 and the Nave is on 14 and 40 is also winning a lot. I just lost a 15 but he already got back another like 7 today, and that one died too, you know, he wins a lot now. Croven's also winning a lot. Open unfortunately has been kidnapped by the rabbit game, so for now it's gone, but you know, he'll be back. Yeah, what the rabbit? I think we'll be seeing Class 40 when though. The question is just when, because if people keep playing this game, that will just happen, you know. Like 40 is not definitely not out of the question even now. If you ask about like a few years down the line, then yeah, sure. If you ask if it would happen in before Spy 2, then not certain. 40 is still pretty big. 40 is still a big number. There's a lot of runs. If you just die in the middle, it's really hard to get back to like 20 plus. And that's only just halfway on the 20. And did anything really happen this run? Like, not really, right? How low did I go in the act? Yeah, 16 here, but this was never danger because I know I cannot die on this floor. Yeah, I can never really die on this floor, and then I have to go below rest, so this floor is completely safe, and this floor is completely safe. This choice is interesting, though, like Firestone, but you know, identifying correctly that Firestone will not really hurt me in Act 2, it's just true. And then later on, it's the downside. In a run that could, in theory, lose, the downside of the Choker should be worse than the Firestone in this kind of start. At the end of the day, I think nothing would really matter. Choker would be like pretty giga cringe, no? But it wouldn't kill me. I'm pretty sure Choker would not kill me at all. It's just a little bit annoying. This one's a bit too strong for the downside here to hurt, unless it's Crown. If it's Crown, then sometimes you can die. Yeah, like bottle even form, you know, relics. Really getting 400, yeah, we can check. In fact, if I recoil, we can get 2 extra dicks, so maybe we can try that too, but probably just dig once. Wow. Yeah, that would do something, guys. Yeah, this one would definitely do something. Compared to like 1 strength per turn in speed and shield and 2 strength per turn in the hard fight, yeah. Well, yeah, I do remember this time. Is that how long do we go back? I mean, just can just go to 2023. It's like 3 years already. 3 years is a long time. He lost 1 run. What the hell? When was this? When on earth did this thing lose? How is this possible? What the hell? This thing sucks. I thought it actually... I thought the last one they lost with this was in like 2022 sample or something. But I guess this thing does spill over into 2023 a little bit, yeah. I mean, yeah, backside the back 2 is pretty good. It's better than a lot of things still. On average, it's actually better than a lot of things. The other choice was what, like the cube? I mean, cube is invincible, you know. The cube in that one wasn't going to be good. You know, we only Giga overdraw and there's not enough energy. And when I'm swapping somewhere around 2023, or maybe it's around there, yes. It's a late 2023 or something when I got when I kind of got over silent, you know, when I got tilted by playing silent and just stopped. Yeah, I think it's like late 2023, early 2024, around that time was the first time I actually played rotating ever. And then the yeah, that was Ironclad squad like every run. How far back we have go to 10 loss with Black Star? I don't think I play enough runs, but we can go back to the very early. This is actually my Like this is when I started playing the Spire, yeah. It's not my literal first run, like those things are lost to the old laptop. But the first run recorded on this profile is only Ascension 1 or something. It's just that here it only records Ascension 20, so I don't think there's even enough runs. Yeah, it's not. This mod only records Ascension 20, so you cannot see it. But the earliest run in this profile is also one. It's actually one of the first runs I've ever played in this game. I hear the Ascension 1. Featuring the best relic bar of all time. I don't know. Oh yeah, Black Star, terrible. So I am, or you have no idea how much I played this game when I first got it. You have like, you actually have zero clue. I think somebody asked me like a couple of months ago, like what was the most runs I played in one day. I'm not sure whether the day I found was the one I played the most or not, yeah, but the answer was I think like 21 or 22. And I don't actually die in like 5 minutes, yeah? I do not die in 5 minutes. They have no idea how much I played this game when I first got it. Not get start before you install, yes, but it only gets starts for Ascension 20. So you know, you can blame VM for that. Furthermore, I played this year full runs, then it has to be the silent stream, right? I don't really think there's any day where I would play more than 10 full runs per day now. Nowadays, I don't even want to play full runs most of the time when I play off stream. You know, I play like, until the run is in the position that's too strong to lose, or the only interesting position is in Act 4, so I just like skip the entire Act 3. That's how I play off stream nowadays. If I do. Because I don't play off stream so much anymore. But yeah, like the so I started the game near the end of 2020, yeah. When I started streaming, I mean, I guess it's not that much. Yeah. I guess it's actually not that much. When I started streaming the game in September 2021, I had around 1,200 hours. So that's 9 months. Yeah, that's 9 full months and 1,200. Which is actually not that much per day. I mean, it's still quite a lot, but it's not that much. Because there are some days I didn't play. I couldn't play every day. I think the stretch where I actually played this game by far the most was when I think it was actually when I was trying to figure out defect. Yeah, I think that was when. That was around that time I played this game probably like 80 hours a week. It was like very fun, you know. It was extremely fun to just try to figure new things out. Which is why I do, even though I don't expect Spire 2 to be that good release, I do look forward to it like a lot. I also do not think it will be that good on release immediately. I definitely love the experience of, you know, just discovering everything again. So the fact now that was not even close. That was in around early 2024. I was pretty good at defect at the time, but not even close to now, you know. Like after the big started session, I got pretty good at defect, but it's not even close compared to the moment. And the current defect is not actually like optimal yet. I don't think at this point defect is the character that has the most room to grow though, from the game understanding perspective. Do I ever play modern characters? No. It's very funny because this kind of thing doesn't come up that often, but in the past week or so, this question has come up like, what, 3 times or something? In different places. But I'm not the kind of person to play modded content. You know? If I get tired of the vanilla gameplay, I will just play another one. I will just play a different game. It just feels wrong. I have nothing to against modded content in general or the people who play them. Yeah, it's just not for me. Because it just gives me a weird feeling when I play the things that are not in the original game. Okay, let's get out. Playing mouse when I have 50 unplayed games? 50? Only 50? I think my Steam library has I think my Steam library has around 250 games, yeah? And I have played maybe 40 of them. So there's a lot of things that I'd played. But yeah, thanks for watching guys as always, and see you.